Imagine seeing a deity with four faces, 12 arms, a garland of silver heads, standing in a ring of fire while embracing a red goddess. It sounds terrifying, right? Some people even mistake it for a symbol of violence, but it's not. Every face, every weapon, every flame, and every skull carries profound spiritual meaning. Today, we are uncovering the hidden symbolism of one of the most profound images in Vajrayana Buddhism, the sacred union of Chakrasambhara and Vajrabharahi. This image comes from the rich tradition of Buddhism, where enlightened beings are often depicted in fierce form. These wrathful appearances are not expression of anger. Instead, they represent the power to destroy ignorance, attachment, and illusion. At the center of this sacred composition stands Chakrasambhara, one of the most tantric deities, united with his wisdom consort Vajravarahi. Together, they symbolize the complete path to enlightenment. The first thing most viewers notice is the embrace between them. This sacred posture is known as Yavyum. The blue chakra samvara represents compassion and red Vajrabharahi represents transcendent wisdom. Their union teaches a fundamental truth. A compassion without wisdom can be blind, and wisdom without compassion can become cold. This embrace represents the inseparable nature of wisdom and compassion. Look closely at Chakrasambhara's four faces. Each face symbolizes the transformation of one of the mind's poison into wisdom. Anger becomes mirror-like wisdom. Desire becomes discriminating wisdom. Pride becomes wisdom of equality. And the jealousy becomes all-accomplishing wisdom. The message is revolutionary. It does not teach us to suppress the emotion. It teaches us to transform those emotions. Even our strongest negative emotion can become our tools for awakening. Why does Chakrasambhara have 12 arms? Those arms symbolize mastery over the 12 links of dependent origination. These links describe how ignorance led to suffering and rebirth. Together, they form a chain that keeps beings trapped in samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. The 12 arms symbolize the power to break this chain and attain liberation. In one hand, Chakrasambhara holds a Vajra, a thunderbolt, that symbolizes indestructible truth, enlightened compassion, and unshakable reality. In another hand is the bell, that symbolizes wisdom and the realization of emptiness. In Vajrayana Buddhism, the Vajra and bell are often used together. They symbolize the perfect union needed for enlightenment. One of the most striking symbols is the skull cup, known as Kapala. It often contains nectar, symbolizing immortality and spiritual realization. The skull reminds us of impermanence. Everything in life changes, nothing lasts forever. And the trident or Trishula represents victory over attachment, hatred, and ignorance, the three poisons that cause suffering. Chakrasambhara's neck hangs a garland of 50 severed heads. Although it appears frightening, the meaning is deeply symbolic. Those 50 heads represent 50 Sanskrit phonemes. They symbolize the purification of speech, thought, and conceptual limitations. This teaches that enlightenment goes beyond ordinary language and conceptual thinking. Surrounding the entire deity is a blazing halo of flames. This is called Jnana-Agni. It is a fire of wisdom that burns away ignorance, attachment, and illusion. Everything false is consumed, only awakened awareness remains. Beneath Chakrasambhara's feet are Bhairava and Kalratri. Those figures symbolize ego, attachment, and ignorance. Standing upon them does not represent cruelty, it represents spiritual victory, the triumph of wisdom over delusion, the victory of awakening over ignorance. Around the mandala, powerful dakinis and yoginis appear in food direction. These enlightened females protect tantric wisdom and guide practitioners on the spiritual path. Above the central figure, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and lineage masters remind us of the unbroken transmission of teaching from teacher to students through centuries of spiritual practice. And finally, although the painting appears fierce, terrifying, and mysterious, but when we understand the symbolism, we discover something completely different. It's not about violence, it's about transformation, transforming anger into wisdom, desire into enlightenment, and ignorance into awareness. Thank you. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe for more exploration.